What's going on, everybody? So I was asked by several people, James, I missed the Soul Cave. Are you going to do any more shoe videos? So since I'm getting back into the video mood, let's put on the old character hats here and get into the shoes I bought, I don't know, within the past 4 months or so that I have not made a video for. That I don't think I made a video for a couple, I don't know, here and there, like the 13 or the 13 clots. Love them shoes. I do have a video of that up. Before that, I haven't made a video since the blue and black 13s 1 year ago. It's been a while. It's been a while. Well, since I'm finally getting everything back on track in life, you know, with all the issues that happened, the last 2 years have been just crazy, stressful, depressing times, with deaths and health issues and financial issues and the, you know, schooling kids in school, you know, just really backed up, and all the deaths on top of it didn't help. And then, you know, my dad moved in with me. I had to move him in to take care of him. He's 82 now. And after my brother died, he had a hard time with that. That was his first son, his firstborn, and he raised him on his own. So that was really hard for him. I closed the door, so I mean, he might wonder what's going on. So I set up the living room as a bedroom for him, which is like right outside my office here. So I work in here and I can pretty much see him all day. So he's moved in with us. And then with my wife, Jan, she had a lot of issues. They finally figured out what the problem was. She has RA, rheumatoid arthritis. But before they found out, they were running all kinds of tests. We had like some of the top, you know, some of the top, I guess they were doctors and nurses in their profession in St. Louis. She had about 12 different people looking at her at one time, trying to figure out what the problem was. Because the main issue was she would get these big old holes in her leg where, you know, you could see all the muscles and everything. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen pictures of this I've put up over the years. It was pretty gnarly. And then also she lost sight in her left eye. When she lost sight in her left eye, we started freaking out, you know, like, what are we going to do if she can't work? We're going to have to live off the eBay business and probably have to downsize and, you know, everything like that. So we were freaking out pretty hard. But they finally started testing her for, or giving her chemo. She gets 4 chemo treatments every year now to keep the RA under control. So far, it's been okay. She did have a couple of little holes that popped up in her leg yesterday. So she's really worried about that all of a sudden. So we're going to go see one of the specialists tomorrow, just to make sure that it ain't nothing, we're not going backwards. So that might be a little stressful there. But you know, everything else is starting to come around. There's light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. So I have been buying some shoes again to put back into the Soul Cave / office. So that's pretty much where I've been, if you've been wondering where I've been all this time. Like I said, still not out of the forest yet. Still got a lot of debt to pay off, but at least I am paying bills early as opposed to days before they're due and things like that. So, and you know, the stress and the depression's finally kind of whispered away. Well, with my puppy, got a new puppy, a St. Bernard. With depression, that comes and goes, but that's a whole nother story there. But overall happiness, back in the, you know, on the right track. So let's go over some of the shoes that I got. These I just picked up not too long ago from, it was a Ross find. Cool shoe. I forget what they're called. I think I looked them up one time. Let me see what these are called. I just love the layout of them. 845 058. All right, Zoom Cabos, C-A-B-O-S, high top bungee lace. So, very cool. They were like 50 bucks at Ross. Well, that place has gone downhill, at least in this area, man. You can't really find anything there, and everything they have now, they way overprice it. So they're not worth really buying anymore from there. But love that shoe. Something totally different. So we got that in the Soul Cave. One of the things I've been doing is kind of going online and trying to find used shoes that maybe I used to have or I wanted to have in the old Soul Cave. Because as you remember, I had over 800 pairs, and I had to sell them all off to save the business when Amazon kicked me off Amazon. And I was stressing at that. That was what, 2013? And then when we had all these health issues and back issues, or not back, well, my back issues, but all these financial issues, I had built up some shoes again, but I made another huge sell-off to help get out of that situation. So it's been a struggle, but that's the good thing about the shoes. They're an investment. If you don't tear them up and don't trash them, they're an investment. Hell, even the ones that you do tear up, if you're, a lot of my OG stuff, I mean, a lot of that stuff was beater material, but yet I was, I sold them at the right time. At 2013, I was getting, over what I paid for them when they were even beat. So I've been going around trying to find used shoes. And I started a project where I'm not paying more than $20 for a pair of shoes without a box to put back into the Soul Cave. Things like, the Futures, the brown Futures, I paid like 20 bucks for them. Pretty good shape. I haven't worn these. This is how I bought them. So, this is a little project I'm working on. Thankfully, this person made them pretty smelling before they sent them to me. So there we go there. Another shoe I bought for $20. My $20 project is the Jordan 2011s. God, I am like rusty as hell. 2011s, right? 436771-101. Yes, the 2011 Jordans. So, still love these shoes. One of my favorite shoes. Love that. So I got that pair, which I had at one time here in the Soul Cave. Wonder if I'll ever be able to get my countdown packs back. Man, I had all the countdown packs. I missed them. And all the double packs, the 1s and the 5s, the Raging Bulls. Missed those packs. But, so we're slowly trying to rebuild the Soul Cave. Another one I paid 20 bucks for. This is one I've always wanted, but I never got. And these are a little beat. But as you know, I wear my stuff anyway, so they were the Year of the Rabbit. Not Hair of the Rabbit. Year of the Rabbit. And, they do have some little wear around there, but when I'm walking, all I'll see is this, so I'm good. So, I had to get those. No box. 20 bucks. Boom. Good $20 shoe just to fulfill something I wanted and to do it cheaply. If you remember not correctly, but if you remember, God, I've been stumbling a lot of my words lately. I had the Yeezy 2s from Nike. God, I miss those shoes. Oh, I want to get those back. And they've gone up so much more in value since I got rid of mine. So I didn't get out and try to get any of the other Yeezys. And what was it, the 300s were they called? I don't remember. I haven't kept up with them. But, they were more like the Roshi runs, so I got a wide foot, so I figured I wouldn't be able to wear them anyway, so I never even tried to chase them. Then when these came out, I guess they started putting out a lot more of them, so these were not quick to go, so I grabbed a pair. Still haven't tried them on. I definitely want to try them on and see how comfortable they are, because that's all you hear about is how comfortable they are. But I didn't care for the Wave Runner color too well, and to me, these are Payless shoes. I can't believe that the hype on these is so stupid crazy. This is something that I would have got picked on in the 80s for wearing to school. But yet, everybody wants them now. So it's crazy how when the majority, when society says something's cool, I just saw the video on where Payless did their experiment where they put all the Payless shoes in this high-end looking store and told everybody they were high-end shoes, and everybody was complimenting them and blah blah blah, and was paying $400, $500, $600 for them, and then they gave their cash back to them at the end and told them they're from Payless for like $35. So that just goes to show you the value people put on perception. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And as you get older, I'm sure, I mean, I started making videos 9 years ago, 10 years ago. So a lot of you guys have probably grown up watching my videos, you know, when you were younger, watching my first videos, and now you're older, you see this, and then you know, the way society perceives things and overreacts and puts value to things. It's stupid, to be honest with you, but that's how some people make their money. So I ain't down in it. It is what it is. You got to ride it and play with it if you want to live in it and benefit from it, I should say. So that's what I've tried to do all my life, is benefit from stupid little things like that. This shoe, I was so glad I got this shoe and I was able to get two. I'm being very picky on what I'm getting new. I'm sticking with the 13s, the 1s, and the 3s, my top 3s. And then I'm going to throw in my little grails here and there, or something that I want to fulfill back into the Soul Cave that I miss. But these were a new thing. They call them the Spider-Man ones. It has the whole... Still smell good. They still smell... I miss that smell. So, love the shoe. Of course, the classic colorway, Chicago colorways, with the added little bonuses on it. So definitely had to get that. The same one there. I was able to get two. So that made me happy. Happy. Sorry if I'm rushing through these. From now on, when I get one pair, I'll make one pair per video. So this one will be a little bit longer, obviously. This one I got off of Nike.com on clearance. I think it was clearance down, I don't remember, $120 or $40, $140 maybe, or something. I don't even think it was that high. Maybe it was $90. And they were the rose foam posits. The one I missed the most probably on my foam posits is the Dr. Doom. God, I gotta get those back. And my pink ones. I love those pink foam posits. So this was close. I was able to get it cheap, so I grabbed it. So, gotta love the pink. I'm a manly man. I wear pink. But I've wore these once so far, but it's only two pairs of foam posits I have. I have this and one of my favorite pairs. Might be my top favorite pair is the Asteroid foam posits. I did have two pairs of those, so I sold the one when I had to sell all the stuff, the second round of sell-off. But I did keep my favorite ones, so. This is a first, so you can see the blue right there. First time I ever, no, second, I got a Dornbecker. First one was Air Force Ones many years ago. Had like the green grid and stuff on it. I can't remember their names or anything. So this was, I figured everybody was going to go for the other pair that was up. What was the other pair that was big hyped? Were they SBs? I don't remember. So I figured everybody was going for that other pair. So I figured this was going to be my best chance to get the Jordan Dornbeckers. And I was able to score. And I didn't realize this until they came, because I didn't pay too much attention to it. I just knew I had to try to get them. And so, yeah, very, very cool shoe. I always love these. Back when I had all my originals, I used to wear two different shoes when it came to the 15s. They stood out so much anyway. And I'd wear the blue and white with the white and blue or something like that, and throw on different colorways together, mix and match. Long before they were doing that nowadays. But gotta love this. And that smell, oh, it smells so well. That smell, that smell. I'm trying to get back into it, yes. All right, what's up next? An empty box. Was able to get 2 of these, thankfully. Because as you know, they crease really bad. Concords. Oh, how I've missed the Concords. I've tried to get these, the last 2 times, and they've been ripped out from underneath me, where somebody was going to hold them for me. The store was going to hold them, and then they end up selling them out the back door, or somebody with a, little, I got some cash for you if you'll sell them to me. So I got backdoored on a couple of these in the past. So I was so happy when I was able to score 2 of these. And one I got late. I was like 20 after, and I was able to get it. And I was shocked on I think that was the Foot Action, I think. Maybe your Finish Line, one of the 2. So, I still got a little sticker on there. The initials I inspected, but I think I'm going to leave that right there. Since I'm not wearing these. I got the other pair broke open, and I've worn them once so far. Love the Concords. That might be my only 11 I really love. I got the lows and I got the highs back. So, love it. Love it. Love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Got my Concords back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got my Concords back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just picked these up the other day for $17. Ferrari slides. Wear around the house to take the trash out, if you know what I mean. That's what slides are for, right? So on this latest Boy Toy Tour trip, we took a trip where we drove aimlessly around Kentucky and Tennessee. And of course ended up in the Smoky Mountains. One of my favorite places to go, if not the favorite place as of right now. And I hit the clearance store down there, and I was able to cop a pair for me. I copped several pairs that are in the store now, or some of them may have sold by now. There were some cleats and stuff like that I got for like $7 or something like that. Those are all in the store. But I was able to get some of these. The Kid. These are Jason Kidd, right? Flight Zoom 95. In that pink. Love that pink. I got some Aku sweatshirts, and they go with like that rose colored foam posit and stuff. So I'm really liking this whole lightish pink thing going on. I had tons of these obviously in the original Soul K. If you remember, go back through all my old videos. They're in there. It's been a while. This one I got off of Nike.com too, another clearance item. This one was the, I forget what they call it, Campfire Orange 18. Not a big 18 fan, but I'm a big orange fan, and both of these together just shouted at me, buy me, buy me. So I had to buy it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. So there's a quick little 20-minute video for you with several shoes. There's probably more. I don't remember. What else we got? I think I made a video a couple years ago. The threes. There we go. The threes there. And the blue and white ones I picked up in Vegas at Urban Necessities. That was 3-4 years ago. And then I was able to pick up, I think, 3 pairs of the chutney and blacks. And I got 2 pairs, I believe, of the blue and the blacks. And if you remember, those 2 are Grail shoes for me. That whole box is Grail. That's what really... The chutney and black was my 13s were my first pair of Jordans I ever bought. In 1995-ish, 6-ish. I wasted my whole check on those shoes and an outfit, a shirt and some jogging pants. I still have them all. Still got my original ones. They're way up there. I don't know if you can see them, barely, right there. And I went without food for 2 weeks to get that outfit. So those Chutney 13s mean a lot to me. So I was able to get, I think, 3 pairs of those, so I can just wear the shit out of them. What else? Not much I can think of. I got boxes scattered all around here, so I don't know what's full and what's empty and what's not. So there you go. There's where I've been. So I will get back to shoe videos. I'm getting back in the whole video thing mood. I'm trying to grow my social media. So please like all my videos. Even if you don't watch them, just like them for me. And follow me on Instagram. I'll put all that below. Facebook, all my Urban Picker stuff, all my Soul Case stuff. I'll put it all down below. So I'm coming back. It's going to be a slow process, but I'm coming back because I still got a lot of debt to pay off. So I'm not going too crazy. Buying 3 pairs of Chutneys, 2 11s, Dornbreckers I'll probably never wear, Yeezys I'll probably never wear, 2 pairs of Spider-Man ones, but I'm not going crazy. Some would say, James, you already jumped overboard and you're swimming for shore to Crazy Town. My sense of humor has been missing for a couple of weeks, so I'm slowly trying to get it back. So I'm acting goofy in order to reconjure those creative and goofy thoughts. So bear with me as I make bad jokes and do a bad white boy dance. And I'll be back. There you are. Thank you guys for all the support all these years. 10 years shoe videos of YouTube. Crazy to think about that. 10 years I've been making shoe videos. Made that first video and so many people hated that video. There's, oh, those shoes are trash. Those shoes are, and they didn't wait till the last few seconds of that video where I panned around and showed all my Grail stuff. Oh, I love that. I've got more views on the crappy first video than the good second video. Funny how that works because people just didn't get to the end. Gotta have patience. All you need is patience. All right, man. That's enough. I'm done embarrassing myself. I gotta go keep my energy up, keep my spirits up, lose a little bit more weight. I got about 20 pounds I've put on through these past couple of years, not being able to run, get out and run, and a little depression and stress. You know, it does your body bad. So got to keep the mind free and happy thoughts. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of crap. Even if it is crap, I'm going to be sharing it. So just deal with it. So you've been wanting me back. I'm fucking back. Later, guys.